Hello everybody! I know that many of you really enjoyed the video where we are showing you some items and part of the house of my mother-in-laws. So in this episode we really want to show you our grandmother's house, which is 45-year old, and most of the furniture and the house is as original as back in those years. So if you really are curious on what does it look like, then stay with us in this episode. And just to give you a little preview, I'm gonna tell you that in that house also some scenes of one famous Turkish series were recorded. So if you're curious on what series and with which actors, stay and watch this video with us. And as we told you before, is that the main idea of this video is that we want to show you also what a house looks like from inside, and especially these old houses, because for example something that I really like of this particular house is that even the furniture is the same. They haven't been changed at all. So these ones are also more than 40 years old. So for example, we have this one. This is fully original. So this is so traditional as well. And something that I really like of this particular furniture is that even though it is very old, the condition is perfect. You will not see any scratch on it. The design is so pretty. It just looks like brand new. These are all the vintage type of furniture, and I just love it. Also the designs of the doors, especially like this one, it's so beautiful, and the floor as well. As I mentioned before, everything is original. Nothing has been touched or renewed. Everything is just as it was built more than 40 years ago. And another question and another thing that many people wonder about is about the toilets in the houses, because as you know, in Turkey, as in many other countries around the world, especially Middle Eastern and from Asian countries, they have what it is known as squat toilets. So if you're wondering if this house has it, yes, it does. Actually, it has two toilets, and it has one squat toilet and then the Western type toilet. So not every house will have both of them, especially like the new houses and new buildings. Usually they will have only the Western type toilet, and also in many places nowadays you can find them, so you don't have to worry. But if you were wondering, this house has both of them. And usually people in houses, when they don't really use these type of toilets, usually they use them for as storage rooms, you know, as in this one. So I have seen many other houses as well using this type of toilets as storage places. In another area that I really want you to see is, of course, the kitchen. And if you already watched our previous video, you know that the teapots, or the çaydanlık as they are known in Turkish, I told you also in the video that they are working day and night. And this is the proof. This one is already working. Here is like the chai. And yeah, as you can see, this is a kitchen, and also it has these type of tiles. They look like with very traditional style as well. And from our previous video as well, that we told you about these curtains, the knitted curtains. So this is a perfect example as well. So this house is even more traditional, because of course it's from my husband's grandma, and everything is in this style, and I just love it. It's lovely, to be honest. And can you imagine while cooking in this kitchen having beautiful views of the Bosphorus Strait? So yes, that's the Bosphorus, and across the strait, that's the Asian side already. And now, since we are already here as well, I'm gonna get some tea. And in every Turkish house also, this type of glasses, you will see them in every house, because Turkish, they are all the time drinking tea. And look, these ones are so pretty. They even have some little designs, so you can find them in many colors, many designs, more modern as well. It is all up to you. These ones usually are not warm, but it was facing towards the steam, so it got really cold and I almost burned myself. So this one, let's put it facing away from the steam. And there you go. And here is my tea. Boiling hot, I cannot drink it yet. And something that I find out very cute of this kitchen as well is this little window. And well, this house specifically has two living rooms, like the main one and another one for the family who are living here. And if, I don't know, if they want to come and have some tea, prepare some tea or some food, and in order not to take it all the way there, like to go outside the room, the only thing they have to do is just, they open this little window and they just put here everything, and the people on the other side will get the food. So this is one special window for that has access to one of the living rooms. My chai. And now we are moving on to the next section, and this is my favorite area, the living room. The living room, this is the main living room because this house has two living rooms. So this is the main one. This is the main living room. The couches, everything is as 40 years ago. And well, as I was telling you, these couches, the style, it remains exactly the same when they bought them more than 40 years ago. But of course, like the fabric and everything, they renovated them because they were a bit old already, so they put a new fabric. But the style and everything remains exactly the same. Also, these little tables, everything, it's just as 40 years ago. And also, of course, as in every Turkish house, we will have the carpets. As I mentioned also before, a house without a carpet, it's believed that it's like a naked house. So yeah, if you don't have a carpet, your house is naked. So make sure to come to Turkey and buy one beautiful carpet. And the other item, of course, is a lace work. This one is a beautiful handmade lace work. But of course, this one, you will not find them in every single house, especially in the modern ones, you will not find them. For example, in my house, we don't have this type of things, but here, yes, we have them. Another item that I already showed you before as well are these little tables, which are very common in mostly every Turkish house because these are easy to move around the house. I don't know if you have some people who came over your house and you want to give them some tea, dessert, or whatever you want to offer them. You just put these ones next to the person, and it will be easier for them to reach what you are offering. So these ones are very traditional style. We also have in our home, of course, in a modern style, but these ones are the traditional style. In many houses, I mean, it depends on the family, of course, but also these items are. We can easily find them mostly in every house. This is where we put lokum, or the Turkish delight, even sugar, like the sugar cubes. You can find them in many styles as well. And one interesting fact that I would love to share with you is that we are in a Turkish series filming location. Yes, that is correct. Here in this particular house, there was one Turkish series with this very famous actor, Engin Akyürek, and this beautiful Turkish actress, Fahriye Evcen. And this house was shown in many episodes of that Turkish series. So, for example, the living room and the common area as well, we are going to show you, so you can compare with the series and what the house looks like. Originally. So yes, we are in a filming location of that Turkish series. Of course, they made some changes to the house and little items as well. But for example, when it comes to the couches, these ones were used. I think for the walls they put something else, but mostly like the carpets, the table, these ones, they were used in the TV series as well. And now we're gonna go to the last part, which is the balcony of the house. And this balcony has some views of the Bosphorus Strait. Of course, if we didn't have this pine tree, we could have better views, but still, especially from the kitchen and from the smaller living room, we can have fully Bosphorus views. And yeah, I mean, this place is located in a very nice area of the city. Now in modern Istanbul, this is one of the best areas, which is in Emirgan, in Sarıyer, and we are so close as well to Emirgan Park. It is just like 5 to 7 minutes walking distance. So yeah, in summer when the family gather all together, we are usually hanging out here in this balcony. And the last area of the house is the second living room. This is mainly where the family living here hang out, because the other one is mostly for people who are being invited into the house or when we are all gathering together. But here it's just if maybe my mother-in-law comes or somebody else, they are usually hanging out here. And well, actually I'm not gonna show you like the rooms because I don't wanna, because of the privacy and everything, so I'm just showing you the common areas of the house. But yes, this is the other one. This is of course way more modern, so this is the second living room. And this is the other area where also one of the scenes was recorded for this Turkish series. In the Turkish series it was shown as a bedroom, which it is the area which is just behind me, but originally it is the smaller living room of the house. Let us know in comments below what is similar to your country, because I know that many cultures are already quite similar, or even though we're not that close, but you might have also like the same items. So we would love to read you all and see what items and what things are very similar to Turkish culture or Turkish houses as well. This was another little house tour, especially a very traditional house. We really hope that you have enjoyed it, and if you liked the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. See you next time. Bye bye.